Mansplaining is when someone, typically a man, talks down to someone in a condescending or patronizing way. The mansplainer will often talk down to women or minorities even if they themselves know a little bit more about the subject than the mansplainer.
Actually, the term mansplaining is often misconstrued. It itself is a sexist term against men. It's, totally unnecessary, totally against what a real feminist should stand for. Feminists have it all wrong. There's no such thing as mansplaining. Just because you get upset when someone who happens to be a man knows more about something than you do, especially if it's about sex or race or class or literature, you can't get upset like that. That being said, feminism, it often gets misconstrued. Feminism at its core is women trying to prove that they're better than men. I read a lot. I am a huge fan of the philosophies, I would go so far as to say, of Chuck Palahniuk. He created this amazing work that became an amazing film known as Fight Club, and I can't think of a more influential movie. This election, I'm just not even voting. That's the strongest way you can make an impact, is by totally abstaining from the system, boycotting the whole process. Women don't really make 70% of every dollar a man makes. Biologically and evolutionarily, women are just different on a fundamental level, and I live in Baltimore. Yeah, I was there in the streets in 2015. I fought alongside Trayvon Martin. As a member of the human race, not any specific race, just the race of being a human, I think I should be allowed to say
So let's address some ways to deal with these mansplainers. Ignore it. A lot of people ask me why I don't just brush out my hair, but I have curly hair, and when you brush that out, it just kind of gets bigger, and so I really don't understand.
Actually, that's not what happens. See, I have curly hair, and when I brush it out, it just gets flat, and I'd like to think that us, both being of the same race, we face the same problems as I wash my hair every day, but I'd never brush it. If I brush it, it gets flat, and it just doesn't.
Point it out. If someone tells me to just smile when I'm really stressed out one more time, I probably will slap them in the face.
It's just an act of common courtesy, If I see someone's having a bad day, I want them to smile, so I'm gonna tell them to smile.
Okay, you're being a mansplainer right now. You realize this, right? Like, do you have some sort of inferiority complex? Because obviously you want all the attention to be on you and you think you know everything, but obviously you don't. So why don't you just pick yourself up and take yourself over there and just sit in the corner and talk to the wall, because that's the only thing that will listen to you. I have no patience with you right now. Play dumb. I got my period last night, and I really hate getting my period because I start cramping up and I get
I do not buy that. Every girl on this earth gets a period for 90% of her life. Once every couple of weeks. You gotta be desensitized after the first few years.
How do I get desensitized? How do I get, please explain.
My name is Sean Justice, and I am a mansplainer. From this day on, I vow to never mansplain ever again, because I know it is improper. And it is a situation like this that has stopped me dead in my tracks to teach me the error of my ways. I'm Sean Justice.